Hey there guys, we are on the new patch with the Yuumi nerfs on 10.13, so we're here to test it out officially. This is the first game of playing Yuumi for me on the patch. Shouldn't be too bad. So if you don't know the changes, they reduced the E cost slightly but made it so that it also includes 50% of total mana. But I think it will be fine. We'll just add more mana regen into the build and we can make it work. Might even consider going tier this game. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to do some experimenting. We could maybe do a tier Yuumi maybe. Won't actually need the Saracen Brace Shield later on, but we could maybe make it work. So playing with a Jinx here. There was a bit of a messy champion selection, but in the end we ended up with Jinx. She doesn't... I asked her to take heal, but she didn't take the heal. I would rather have run exhaust, mainly because Yuumi doesn't need the heal and Jinx could then heal someone else up, especially in a team fight, and speed them up. But you know, it is what it is. We're up against a Sivir and a Janna, so the Sivir can block my Q. So we'll probably try and hit the Janna, as you know, we won't give the Sivir free mana that way. So we'll see. Tier with a % mana cost sounds awful. Tier gives you mana back, 10% of the mana back on the spell refund. So it doesn't sound as bad as you think it is. Having max mana isn't terrible, even with this change. But tier actually refunds you mana. The downside is though, like if you upgrade it, you won't have that refund. So you might just have to sit in your inventory with the tier. I'm not sure. But we're going to do my normal build first, where we'll go triple fairy charms, and then we will go into the Things of Holy Grail, and then pick up other items like that as we go through. Easy games to save Janna, right? We'll see. Not a great start there already. Janna trying to out-trade me then. That was with me not even landing my my Q. I have no idea what they're doing. Janna seems a bit drunk. Some of those trades that she's done have been terrible. She has no more health potions. Passive's coming up again shortly. I was hoping she would just W zap that kind of minion. Don't think she actually got the kind of minion gold though. Jinx isn't moving forward when I do Q. But good job mid. LeBlanc getting that kill. Pyke's only on 6 CS at the moment as well. She actually used a shield there. I'm happy with that trade. Sivir used a health potion from that as well, so they got no more health potions down here. But what are we recalling? There might be a scuttle fight on the bot side in a second. I want to get in with my Q. Spell shield used on Sivir. my W interrupted. Okay. Oh, that like Siva's Okay. Good. That shield was very clutch on that leader. Siva's baiting out for... It was a bait for a bait. Nice job, LeBlanc. She pathed down. Wasn't too sure if I was going to make it back out, but I needed to be a distraction. Siva's at the back there really low, but she has spell shield. One Q won't get a kill though. Alright, good. Interestingly, they haven't put the mana cost on E on the bar here anymore, which is really bad. Like, you never know how much that ability is going to cost now. Okay, we can still do triple fairy charm. Okay. Yeah, that's really bad. So it says 45 mana plus 15%, but it should auto-calculate that. There's no reason why that shouldn't. So now I have to kind of work that in my head. So that's what, 150... So basically you nearly 200 mana to do my E. That's horrible that you have to do that. That's the whole reason. That's like the biggest thing in League if you haven't done that already. Having the mana values on your spells so you can have a quick glance to see how much it's going to cost you is... yeah, that's huge. That's actually a big problem. But at the moment, Yuumi feels fine. Like, laning phase, that's perfectly fine. Mana, management, etc. That was good. One downside is that I didn't buy a control wood. I went triple fairy charm, made sure I had that. It's not really any point worth like using Qs on the Siva, unless we know that our spell shield's down. Work with me here, Jinx, come on. Seems that they want Zac to come in, yeah. Nothing I can do to save her. Just as soon as I literally say it. Now I need to work out if I can actually stay here or not and outplay. I could maybe get something going here. If they look to dive. Zac has no passive. I'll be 6 in a second. Game of numbers, am I right? Zac's gonna be there. It does feel a bit oof having to heal to top up. But at least the mana regen is okay. I could definitely feel a little bit more hesitant. to heal myself here. One altar here would be quite nice. Alright. Felt like I had to use the heal there for the movement speed, so we use ulti. It's just trying to bait out her spell shield there. But there should be a couple of turret platings now. We're doing really well in this laning phase still. We're 20 CS up. Still a couple of kills over from that last trade. Got Rift Herald here on the Lee Sin. This should be the turret now. Basically 5 turret platings in 30 seconds. Pretty cool. If we can get Shelly to hit the tier 2, that would be amazing, but it might be a bit too much to ask, especially now that the Lee's already ran off. That's the Themes and Holy Grails, another Fairy Charm. I'll just pick up another Fairy Charm. Still sitting on 3 Fairy Charms, so we've got 175, 225 base mana regen in. Should be enough to offset it. If it still feels rubbish, then tier is still a fine option because of the refund element, but you probably wouldn't be able to upgrade the tier into Xeraths though. That is the downside. Is Presence of Mind Yuumi now always better than Ultima Hunter? I think it's going to be more important than ever now that the mana regen that you get in the team fights comes through. Though you'll be like low-ish on mana. Like through the midway through the fight. So just getting the Presence of Mind to tick in for yourself to get some more mana there should be pretty useful. Dragon's up in 30 seconds. Okay. Nice. Probably could have saved the lead there. I wasn't expecting him to go back in. I mean, I haven't even been like careful with my mana. Like I've just been healing as needed, and we're fine on the mana regen. It's absolutely fine. Probably won't need it to.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Ibiware.
Shouldn't need a tier, and thank you, Pengu. Thank you for another gifted sub. Much appreciated. Our ginger says 25% mana regen on mana refund. Does it? Ah, it says there. Very small print. Thank you.
Bissell, I'm disappointed. I though you were better than Yummy Vixilal guarded up.
Dude, this is like the highest mechanical Yuumi gameplay that you're ever gonna see in your life. This, see that Q? You see how I weaved it in between those two minions? But people would like genuinely feel like there's like Yuumi doesn't have mechanics. But she does. Alright, good. Nice dragon. Do we want to keep going? Alright, there's a herald up in 8 seconds. Look at this mana regen just jogging through. It doesn't really matter about the 15% cost. And we're still going to be picking up more mana regen a little bit later on with redemption. Yep, we can do Herald now. Nearly at Ardent already. There's Axia. Stop there, criminal scum. He's gonna get away, isn't he? Jinx is eyeing up that CS, but there's too much activity going on here. He's rooted. Janna ult. Janna dead. Another Herald from mid. We can maybe get tier 3 here. Should better get tier 3. I need to be careful of like a flash Riven play if I do unattach. Yeah, people don't want to kill the inhibits too early. Like, people generally, it's deemed like bad to take the inhib pre 20 minutes because there's nothing on the map to take and pressure, so you basically get a free lane or farming. So that's why we didn't take that. I reckon it's going to have more of a profound impact around gold where Yuumi players just spam, spam, spam. Probably, yeah. It's probably going to highlight more of the bad Yuumis, this mana change. Like, it's unforgiving if you're lazy in lane, for sure. Anyway, pretty good start so far. Got 2 core items. I think we should just make that into a Forbidden Idol, and then I don't have to make it into Redemption. I could start going towards AP if I wanted to. Hey, how's well? I'm glad the Zyra and Lux guys have been working out. I'm doing okay, thank you. Alright, let's get this this Jinx in our lane. Top lane, that's good. Should better get that tier 2 pretty easily. I don't know why nobody's defending it. I've got Tara aggro here. Oh, I did die from the turret. I even healed myself at the end there. I was wondering how I died. I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm getting turret aggro here because I'm like, I'm healing my allies, and you know, a lot of the damage is from that fight was going to be from the turret anyway. But okay, I sacrificed myself for the greater cause. We should be able to end now. Didn't see that last turret shot come through either. Thought I tanked it perfectly. There's a dragon, And a Baron in 30 seconds. We're on 30% cooldown reduction. Once we hit level 10, Transcendence will make us 40%. Should probably get this dragon first. Why did it count because Zach killed? Because it's like, I think it's the last person that hit the target that I was attached to. That's why. Well, it was a bit strange how like Pike didn't get an assist kind of thing still, because Pike still hit the Jinx. Nice. Stealing all the jungle camps. All good. I haven't got heal ready yet. That sucked. That Pike ult prediction. Should still be able to catch her. There we go. GG. Apart from that little bit of weirdness here and now, there's an almost perfect Yuumi game. Probably one of the more cleaner Yuumi games I've had, even regarding the so-called nerfs. But yeah, the nerfs are a lie. Unless you're bad at Yuumi, then you're going to get really punished with the mana on that for sure. It's going to make it so that AP Yuumi is going to be impossible to play though. Like you couldn't do like Luden's first item. You need to go this build. You need to go like the mana regen for sure. Like Fairy Charm, Fairy Charm, Fairy Charms. We'll honor the Jinx. Plus 17 LP for that, not too bad. And third on damage on my team, and did more damage than everyone else on the enemy team, so yeah, bit of a, you know, it's not exactly a very strong sample size, one game, but like, you know, if you're doing well on Yuumi, you don't have any mana issues at all. Like I thought it would be a little bit more worse than that, but she's still really strong. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that game. And yeah, I'll do some more Yuumi just to make sure that, you know, we'll probably end up with a rough Yuumi game, and it'd be interesting to see like the other side of that for sure.